Welcome back. I had just put on my shoes with the intention of going outside to mow the lawn. I was going to clean up the rabbit enclosure upstairs as well. I'm like, yeah, I can get all that done and then maybe do a video later. And then my phone dinged and I'm like, what's going on? Okay. All right. Back into the room with you, hockey guy. So Kevin Fiala is now a member of the LA Kings. And there's something funny about this. They had to trade him for a guy named Brock, and it's not Besser. So Kevin Fiala, 82 games, 33 goals, 52 assists. Fantastic 85-point season for him. The Wild couldn't afford to re-sign him. The Kings can. And the Kings did. They've given him a 7-year contract worth a total of $55.125 million. That's how you cash in, boys and girls. The cap hit is $7.875 million. There are going to be some GMs that look at this number today and are horrified. There are going to be some GMs who look at this number and say, I'm glad I got guys done when I did. So we'll see what this does for the market. I mentioned in a video this morning, once that first domino falls, we'll probably see others. So with Fiala now no longer being on the market, that might increase interest in some other players. And again, for guys like Laine, Besser, who are restricted free agents, looking at this cap hit for Fiala might work out pretty well for them. Now, Minnesota does okay. So while I'm wearing a Kings jersey because I feel like they win the deal with the best player, Minnesota gets a number 19 pick in this year's draft. Now, again, it's not a superstar draft, but it's considered a deep draft. And they already have their own pick at 24. So if we want to go ahead and forensic this up, odds are Minnesota might take the 19 and 24 picks and look to move up at the draft table. So it might be one of those things where maybe it doesn't happen now, but during draft day, we might keep an eye on Minnesota and see if they move up to, say, 13th, 14th, something like that. If there's a player they really like at one of those spots, and now they have an extra draft pick to make that happen. Also going to the Minnesota Wild are the rights to defenseman Brock Faber, number 45 draft pick in 2020. He turns 20 years of age on August 22nd, so very young defenseman. Played at the University of Minnesota, 32 games, 2 goals, 12 assists, 14 points, American-born, and do believe Minnesota-born as well. So this is a trade that may benefit Minnesota later on, but this is one of those situations where Minnesota is in cap hell. This is going to be a rough upcoming season, and that's a tough loss for Minnesota. That is a huge loss for Minnesota. Kevin Fiala had a great year. I don't know if he's going to hit 85 points again this year, but LA figures things out pretty well. This is going to make LA a better team right now, and LA is now in a position where they can trade a first-round draft pick. That number 19 pick probably doesn't play in the NHL for probably 2 years, and so they want somebody who can play now, and Fiala's 26. This contract means he'll be with them until he's 33, barring some kind of trade or something else along those lines. But yeah, it's a contract that I think the Kings are happy with because they can afford it. They get their player. And again, now GMs are going to have to look elsewhere. Now that first domino has fallen, when does the next one fall? I'm guessing pretty quickly. Let me know your thoughts regarding this deal and the signing, the contract for Fiala, because to me, both of them are a win for LA. Let me know your thoughts, though. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.